Hey everybody, Anthony here, and the footage that you are about to see is the Round 4 feature for the first two Losers event of Season 2, which is the third overall. Now, I would have streamed this match except for the fact that, basically I had to leave during the middle of it, and I knew this in advance, so I just recorded it, and I'm commentating it over the fact. I also recorded my match, but I figured it is best to try and avoid getting the same person on the feature twice in a row unless I have no other options, so I made this work. So we got Legendary on Blaster plus Shockblast as his loser versus Champion, who is running Sideswipe and a whole bunch of other nonsense using is this thing? Oh, I was looking at OBS because I did something in there to get something to edit this with, and I thought my mic was off, but nope, I'm in Premiere. Anyways, we are getting the shuffles here and stuff like that. Actually, you know what, let's just jump ahead to the start of the match. And here we are at the start of the match. Legendary's going first, gonna flip Blaster, deploy Steeljaw, and play a Force Field on him off Blaster, and this is also playing at 200% speed, so I can actually get this recorded in a reasonable amount of time. And Shockblast is going to go in for 5 or 6, I believe that is. And RC takes the hit and takes 6. So it must have been 7 going into 1, taking 6. Yep, that adds up. Going over to Champion's turn. Flip RC, not playing anything, and just going to send Lionizer into Shockblast. And I do not have the audio, unfortunately, so I will be calling things out a little slow this time around. Lionizer does 5 damage to Shockblast off of this, so his defense in alt mode is 2, so the attack was for 6. Or no, 7. I can do math. Anyways, moving over to Legendary's turn, flips Blaster to alt mode, getting ready to deploy Ramhorn, who you can tell is the second cassette based on what is on screen right now. Wedge formation to not heal anything, but gets to draw a card and then has Blaster on the field, so there is an option to plan if he so chooses. He will not. And then the Grenade Launcher comes down as the upgrade for turn, and sending in Steeljaw into Lionizer for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into 2, 3 from a Brainstorm, so that takes 4 on Lionizer. Then RC will flip, heal 1 from both of RC and Lionizer. And then Wedge formation for Champion, healing 1 from RC. Wait, nope, RC is not melee. I forgot about that for a second. Heal 1 from Lionizer, draw a card, and then can plan 1 because of RC is a specialist. For some reason. I still haven't figured that one out. Anyways, still has an upgrade available for Champion. Chooses not to play 1 and sends 6-gun in after... I don't know the target, unfortunately, but the attack is going to pitch a Kinetic Intensifier Whip plus 1, and Shockblast is the target, and Shockblast will get turned into a weapon and get thrown on to Steeljaw. Moving over to Legendary's turn, we're going to flip Blaster, deploy Ramhorn, Supercharge comes out, pretty freaking good. And unfortunately, you got to attack somebody that turns into a weapon on KO here, and we're getting a bit of lag on my end while recording this, and there we go. So now he still has his action, he still has his upgrade, goes for the Erratic Lightning onto Ramhorn, seems reasonable, and then sends Ramhorn probably into 6-gun, if I had to take a wild guess. I did listen into this match, because I was able to watch the first game, but I do not remember how things played out aside from the outcome. Putting the Missile Launcher on RC in the armor slot, and then putting the Anti-Grav Cannon, I believe it is, into Sideswipe, or onto Sideswipe, I should say. I forgot that is not a weapon that can go in a different slot. So Ramhorn just nukes 6-gun, so now you have a bit of a threat on the board, regardless of who Champion attacks with here. Because Sideswipe is Pierce 4, RC is Pierce whatever. Incoming Transmission will come down, draw 2, and what is the put on top of the deck gonna be? We'll find that out momentarily. Even at 200% speed, it is still taking a minute. But such is the nature of these things, you know, players have to think. So still has an upgrade, and that is gonna be a Processor onto Lionizer. Interesting decision. Flipping then, Sideswipe, I think that's a +1 attack boost on the flip, essentially, and going in for so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Pierce something, and I cannot tell how much damage Ramhorn has. That die is way too small. Or the number is, I should say. Moving over to Legendary's turn after Ramhorn took a smack. Was at least 4 because of the grav thing, whatever Six Gun's other weapon part is called. Flipping Steeljaw to alt mode, give everybody bold 1. There's an erratic lightning on Steeljaw. Wait a minute. That was an illegal play. Shockblast would get removed in that situation. Oh. That is... We'll see if they correct it, though. Either way, Sideswipe is off the field, and then RC will swing here. And the attack is into Steeljaw. Okay, oh, nope, okay. It was not into Steeljaw. They did correct the Shock Blast issue. Not a concern. Anyways, Blaster is off the field now. Okay, this is getting interesting. So we have an untap, and we'll move over to Legendary's turn now that the Shock Blasting has been fixed. So at this point, you have to get RC off the board. I mean, there's really no other thing you do here. Steeljaw going in. And that is a dead RC with the Erratic Lightning going in for 8. And Pierce 1 as well, but Pierce really doesn't matter in this matchup. They're 2 aggro decks. Draw for Processor, and let's see if Lionizer maybe could clean up Steeljaw here. Bashing Shield comes down, get rid of the Force Field. That's always a good start. Oh, wait, not going for the Bashing Shield. What's gonna be the play? Because Lionizer, you need to get as much firepower. Nope, going for the Bashing Shield anyways, and then... Wait, that's 2 upgrades? I was about to say Grenade Launcher, but that's 2 upgrades. Heat of Battle, okay, that works. Going in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 9 blocking. Oh, dead on the nose because of the Erratic Lightning. Oh, avoids it alive on 1 there. Now comes the question of... Oh, there's a Grenade Launcher. Ramhorn is probably getting the KO here. There's a Daring Counterattack as well. Now, if you forgot what this thing did, gives a character +1 attack for each Autobot mini-cassette in your KO area, or just mini-cassette, I don't remember. And if Blaster's on the field, it gets Pierce 6. So in this case, it's just a +1 boost, but that is enough for Legendary to go ahead and take game 1, and we're going to go ahead and get into the sideboarding process here. Long story short, Legendary goes in, or is forced into Superion by Champion, because this is the Dead Loser variant that we are playing under for this event. And Champion will keep his deck. So we're going to go ahead and jump forward to when game 2 starts. And here we are. Superion is now on the field. Power Glide, Alpha Bravo, Air Raid, and Silverbolt will start with damage per In the Name of Slingshot. Champion's going first, going to start by flipping RC to bot mode. And then, I believe you said Lionizer here. Yep, you always said Lionizer first. That just makes sense for Battle Masters and Weaponizers in general. Anyways, the attack is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pierce 1. And the Pierce actually won't matter in this matchup because Superion is generally a blue deck. And it looks like Fireflight is the one who had to be attacked, so takes 2 damage as a result of that. So 7 into 5 takes 2, it looks like. Flipping Silverbolt, doing a damage to RC. Getting that damage on her early since she is going to be a crucial thing in this matchup. And speaking of, there's a marksmanship coming down. And sending in Skydive first. Going in for 3, I believe his alt mode attack is. Lionizer will block 2, take 1, and then draw for turn. Flip RC to alt mode, repair that damage, repair 1 from RC. And... okay, it looks like Champion forgot to draw for turn there. All good. And what is the next play going to be? Nitro Boosters on the Sideswipe, so his attack is 3 and all. Oh, Belligerence. That's never a good sign. So the Nitro Boosters will kick in here, it looks like. Going in for 4 Pierce 1, it looks like. Yeah, 4 Pierce 1. And then Skydive will take 5 damage? Yeah, so that attack was for 4. So Skydive, I don't know how he got the 5th point of damage, but yeah, he has a 5th point of damage. Pocket Processor goes on to Alpha Bravo, that's his name. And then Inferno Breath, tapping Fireflight, probably doing 3 damage to RC here. Yep, goes up to 6. And then sending in Power Glide into Lionizer. Dropping a Lose the Initiative for, I missed what that was, but Lionizer does not take any damage here, and we're going to move over to Champion's turn. And there's the draw for turn. And what's going to be the play here? Ready for action, we'll untap Lionizer. That's always a good move. And an Erratic Lightning. So going in for 3 with Bold 4. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Holy crap, 11 into Fireflight's 5? That is a very dead Fireflight. Good lord. Erratic Lightning, ladies and gentlemen. Still a good card. Anyways, moving over to Legendary's turn. Draw and flip Firefight in the KO area. Fireflight, I can speak. Armed Hovercraft, that's always a good hit. So now RC is 2 away from death, it looks like. Secret Action comes down, and then sending in Air Raid, it looks like, into Lionizer. Does 5 damage, excuse me, and gets rid of the Erratic Lightning. Processor will come down on the 6 gun, which is, again, an interesting decision. You usually do not see an upgrade you want to keep for multiple turns getting thrown onto a Weaponizer, unless it's something like an Erratic Energy Grenade or something, but even then, you kind of want that to go off as quickly as possible, so... just gonna send 6 gun in here, it looks like, maybe? I mean, it would make sense. You really don't want to chuck Sideswipe to the Wolves here right now, and you definitely don't want to throw RC right now. You want to maximize her damage. So drops the Supercharger, then sends 6 gun in. Doesn't scrap a weapon, so going in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it looks like. Sab Arms doesn't do anything, and that is a dead Air Raid. So we will go ahead and move over to Legendary's turn. That's a draw for... Oh, there's a Processor on Alpha Bravo. I forgot about that. Anyways, gonna flip, no, that's Skydive, not Silverbolt. Silverbolt is already flipped. And Skydive, I don't know why I'm talking about him. Energon Axe on the Silverbolt, sets another secret, and then sends Silverbolt in after 6 gun, probably? Nope, goes after Lionizer, putting the Fire Steel Saber onto Sideswipe. And then Champion will draw for Processor. Flipped 6 gun, excuse me. Or not 6 gun, Sideswipe. 6 gun in this version does not flip. That is the Metroplex version that flips. And we're getting some pointing out of things here, it looks like. Again, this was after I had left to take care of some other things, so I do not know what happened. Brainstorm for counter espionage. And looks like Tetradite nor Sab Arms was the call. And a fight for position on a Sideswipe, so Sideswipe will go in probably after Silverbolt here to maximize damage on Superion. Because Skydive only has 3 health remaining. And there's the Sab Arms to get rid of the Fire Steel Saber. So... yeah, it looks like Silverbolt is about to take it. So that's blocking 4. Oh, wait, if he attack... Wait, Oh, looks like nobody took anything there, so... Yeah, that attack fades. Oh, nope, Skydive is dead, never mind. It was on a delay, that's all. Anyways, moving over to Legendary's turn, he is 1 flip away from combining. There's the Alpha Bravo flip. And are we going to see the Enigma come down? Secret, so no, and a Severed Combiner hand. This thing has been making a very quick statement in the game so far. There's the Enigma. And Sideswipe will take, I believe, 2 damage, that is, from the attack. dropping a Turnabout Snare for the Enigma, and we'll move over to Champion's turn. RC will flip to bot mode, and there's a grenade launcher, or is that a power puncher? Is that a flamethrower? That's a flamethrower with a heat of battle. Ooh, this could get painful very quick. Never mind, that is an end hostilities. Silverbolt will just take a point of damage from RC's innate attack. End hostilities, ladies and gentlemen. End hostilities. And we're just finishing off flips here. There we have an untap. And I am yawning way too much. It is way too dark right now. God, gotta love winter months when it's dark at way too early, way too early. Anyways, draw for turn on legendary side of the field. Where's the Enigma? There's the Enigma, and out comes Superion, admittedly with a decent amount of damage on him, so yeah. As we get some combiner math going here, the only kind of math that I will put up with. And to anybody in the comments who's like, oh, math is awesome. Nerd! Anyways. So there's Superion. We'll see the damage total here in a moment. It should be somewhere in the ballpark of 29, if I'm not mistaken. And there is no way he only has 6 damage. Also, he has all 3 upgrade slots filled. This is going to be very painful. Okay, so actually, let's think about this. Air Raid has 8, Skydive has 8, Fireflight has 7, so that's 16 plus 7, which is 23, plus 2 from Silverbolt, 24, 25, 26, I think, is the damage total. Oh, yep, I did not catch the D20 there on the bottom right-hand corner, so yeah, it's 26. And the attack is currently for 9, Pierce 5, it looks like. And that is a dead RC, it looks like. And now 6 gun with a flamethrower and a wedge formation having gotten played. Gonna go in for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's 9 or 10. Anyways, draw for turn, draw for processor. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, it's a wheel turn. It's a wheel turn. It's a wheel turn. Oh, no, it's not. Power Glide is there. I keep forgetting he exists. Anyways, a secret gets played, a 7 combiner hand gets played onto Power Glide, and he's also got a laser cutlass, in case I haven't already mentioned that. 6 gun will take 3 damage. Draw and draw for processor. Incoming transmission, draw 2. There's the putback. And what is Sideswipe going to do here? He's alive on 2, I believe. This version has 12 health. I can't remember if it's 12 or 11. Because if it is 11, there's an alive on 1 I missed. Just gonna send Sideswipe in here, and there is a Tetranite. And that is probably blocking, and it looks like, nope, 2 damage did get dealt to Superion, so that is up to 28. Legendary will draw for turn. I think you send Power Glide into... Yeah, you probably send Power Glide into Sideswipe here. Oh no, sending Superion in first, what? Going in for 9 Pierce 5, and there goes Sideswipe. That is a very curious decision, to say the least. You had the Pierce on board with Power Glide, so up Belligerence. Okay, this could swing things very quickly. And there's a... Okay, so Belligerence versus End Hostilities. These cancel out. That is how it is supposed to be played. And, yeah, so blues remain blues, oranges remain oranges, and it's a bit of a nope, 2 damage got through. But yeah, Belligerence and End Hostilities are supposed to be canceled out. More on that soon. Anyways, another secret action gets played, Power Glide goes in, and, you know, I think you would have had the KO with Superion, and you definitely had it on 6 gun, so not sure why Superion went into him. But this game is just about looking to be over. Bashing Shield to get rid of one of the severed combiner hands. Gets rid of the one on Superion. Makes sense. And 6-gun goes in. Yep, there's a turnabout there, so going in for 1. Up, and also is going to scrap in enforcement batons for +1. So that is 2 attacks so far. And not sure what the fight for position there was about. Oh, wait a minute. Is that game? It looks like that is game. Okay, I don't know what just happened there at the end, but looks like Champion has conceded, and Legendary takes this one 2-0. So, again, a little bit more of a fast-paced one, but unfortunately, I do not want to sit here for an hour and commentate over this. When it's live, it's a little more easier to do just because I'm able to kind of analyze things in real time, but knowing the result of matches makes it a little less enjoyable, so kind of have to do what I have to do in order to get these things out in as quality as possible. But for now, that will do it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw here today. If you did, there's a little red button you can push down below to show that. And hopefully there will be a Round 5 feature that is streamed, but given the holiday, it might not be, but I do have a feature planned, or it already recorded actually, in the event we are not able to stream one, but we will see if that has to be uploaded or not. And for now, that will do it for this video. Peace out, y'all.